Hey there, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be going over this presentation that I created on the 5 skills that will make you recession proof. What does that mean? A recession is when the economy is going down in value. Many things are collapsing, and this is how you can stay on top even when things like that happen. These are the 5 skills that will make you recession proof. So without further ado, let's get started. This is how to build income security in an economy, even if you're young and you may not have as much skills yet. This is what you need to do if you want to be successful and be prosperous in this new age. First, I'll explain why becoming recession proof is essential. Ever since the 1900s, economic cycles are inevitable. Even back then, the economy will always experience ups and downs. Market volatility is constant, but skills are your stability. This is what keeps you balanced. The only thing that's constant is change. So everything's always changing, except your skills is what will help you stay on top of everything. Skills give you control. When you master high value, high income skills, you can control your income because you're not dependent on an employer or how the market is acting. And you don't need to be scared to be unemployed because you know your value, you know your worth, and you know how much income and market value you can generate for the economy itself. And when you're young, youth is your advantage. Young entrepreneurs, you have the speed and I cannot say that word. Adaptability on their side. You can quickly learn faster and change and adapt even against established competitors. The 5 recession-proof skills that come up that you do need to master so you can thrive in this economic climate. First of all is sales. Sales is how you make revenue. If you're going to sell a skill, you need to be able to sell yourself first. You need to understand how you can go and attract people, and you can attract the market and make people interested in what you're buying. It's the foundation of actually generating revenue. Then comes marketing. I'm a firm believer that that business is composed of sales and marketing. These are the 2 foundations. If any business requires sales and marketing, if you want to be successful, you need to master these 2 skills, and it can be in any economy. Marketing is what creates the demand and attracts opportunities. It's what gets people's eyeballs on your product. So you really need to understand how to market so you can become more prosperous and be able to attract more people towards your product. And nowadays in the creator economy, you need to learn how to create content. You need to know how to build your brand, your public presence, and establish trust within your community and prospective buyers. Creating content helps you develop growth, and people will trust you more. The more you post, the more value you provide to them. Problem solving. The skills that businesses pay premium for. Nowadays, everyone's so heavily dependent on ChatGPT and AI that we forget to problem solve ourselves. But, like you've probably been hearing, AI is not going to take your job. It's the people that know how to use it. You need to learn how to problem solve yourself, build critical thinking skills so you can adapt to changing environments and markets. And adaptability. There you go, adaptability. Whereas learning fast and pivoting quickly, which means you got to be constantly one-upping your game, learning from the best, learning from your mentors, and constantly just improving and looking to improve every single day. It doesn't matter what happens, what stage of the economy we're in. You're constantly just improving. You'll be an unstoppable machine. So let's break it down even further into the 5 skills: sales, marketing, content creation, problem solving, and adaptability. First off, we have sales, the foundation of everything. Sales is easily the highest leverage skill that you can develop because every single industry needs sales. Every single business at one point needed sales. Sales doesn't have to be a form of exchange of money, but it can also be acquiring trust from prospective buyers, getting people to use your app, selling them on what you had to offer, even if it's free. It can range from tech startups to a traditional retail store. And what's the best part? It makes you valuable even without years of experience or formal credentials, because you can learn the skill and you can take it to any market you want. If you can help a business generate revenue, you'll always be that person in demand. Every successful entrepreneur knows, executive and a business owner, that sales is so important, that it all starts with learning how to sell. Learning how to sell yourself, learning how to sell the product, learning how to sell your offer. How to learn the sales. First, you have to practice talking daily. Sales is a contact sport. Start conversations with random strangers, network at different events that you had the opportunity to go to, and be okay with receiving no. Every no teaches you something. I failed many times and I'm constantly learning new skills. So stop being so self-preserved and go out there and talk to people. Don't be scared of getting no's. And ask questions. Don't just pitch your ideas. Sales is all about listening 80% of the time, and you talk only 20%. Learn what the prospect actually wants before offering your solutions. Number 3, focus on solving problems for people. Stop trying to convince people. Instead, you need to find their pain points. Show how the solution makes their life better. Problem solvers always win, which goes into the other skill that we mentioned. So listen and understand the prospect. Don't just sell yourself constantly. Build relationships with people. Number 2, we have marketing. This is the ultimate demand creator economy. So how does that work? You attract without chasing. Marketing can help you attract clients' attention and different opportunities instead of you constantly having to hunt them down. You see, you're creating a perceived value of your brand. You're making the value go up because the marketing you create attracts people to your offer. Good marketing makes your products and services more valuable in the eyes of customers. It's the difference between you going out there and having to sell and getting people to just come and beg to buy your product. It powers every business. Marketing is a successful skill behind every business that's successful. The best product wouldn't sell itself because they don't have a clear message or clear offer. You need to know how to position yourself and promote it so people constantly want to dive into it and want more of that product. This is how to learn marketing. Okay. Back to what I was saying. The video cut off because I had to stop for a little bit. Let me go back and share my screen. Sorry, I have my little brother in the background. Okay. How to learn marketing. You need to understand the psychology of attention. Understand what makes people stop scrolling, click, and buy something. Learn about the triggers and emotions and the principle of persuasion, and what really gets people to go forward through with an offer or product. You need to reverse engineer success. Find campaigns that are already successful, maybe in Apple or Meta, and see what hooks they used for the company, and what story did they actually tell, and what was the strong call to action that converted people into buyers. And you just need to be consistent. You gotta pick one topic you know deeply, create content around it consistently, and just build expertise and establish authority, and grow with your followers. Learn and learn and learn, so you can attract your ideal audience over time. Let's keep going. Number 3, for marketing, you need content creation. This is your public resume that works 24/7. This is where you showcase your skills publicly, where you provide value. Content creation allows you to demonstrate your expertise to the world. Instead of you just telling someone that you're good at something, you can show them through the work in your portfolio. You get to build trust at scale, and it works 24/7. When someone watches your videos or reads your posts, they feel like they're truly getting to know who you are as a person, which is amazing. They feel like they know you, and it makes sales conversations 10 times easier because you've shown that you've already proved value. Create opportunities and don't chase. What does that mean? Good content will attract the ideal clients to you, and partners, and opportunities you don't even imagine. You stop chasing work and you have options and you get to choose what you want. That's amazing. Learn how to create content. You need to start posting daily. Consistency will always be perfection. Commit to creating something new every day, even if it's not perfect. You improve faster through volume than waiting for that perfect post. And master one platform. See a platform that works and just keep building on top of it. Don't spread yourself too thin over Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Pick the one platform where your audience hangs at and become exceptional at it before going to the next one. And you can eventually expand, but it's good to stick to something before you go to other places. And use simple frameworks. You need to stick to proven structures. 3 key points, 1 clear message per piece of content. These kinds of frameworks will help you create faster and make your content easier to consume to others, so people can understand what you're actually doing. Number 4 is problem solving. You see, this is a money skill that pays premium rates. Business pays for solutions. Companies don't pay for credentials or hours worked. They pay you to solve problems. The bigger the problem you can solve, the more valuable you become to a company. You don't need any fancy credentials. Problem solving makes you valuable without needing years of experience or an expensive degree. If you can deliver the results, that's all that it really matters. And you create your own opportunities. When you're a skilled problem solver, you can identify the gaps in the market and create your own products to solve the needs of others. And you can help businesses fill them. This is really it from the 4 skills. I know there was 5. Of course, you need adaptability. But this video is kind of dragging on, so I'll probably make another part to continue the presentation so you guys are able to consume everything in a timely manner. And yeah, I hope you gain a lot of value out of this. It's a quick presentation of some valuable skills in today's economy to set you apart and make you a valuable person that people can trust and like and buy from. Thank you so much once again for checking it out, and I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment your favorite part of the video.